Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back. This is part two. Yeah, I decided to do an evening stream, as opposed to just doing a 5 hour stream. I thought this might work better for my energy levels. So, okay, so the first video, if you're just tuning in, we did we did water signs. And I think we're gonna start with fire signs. Hey Christy, how was your little break this evening? I think I'm just gonna go till I feel burned out. I think that's the plan. So, um, but yeah, so let's start with fire signs. Um, we'll start with Sagittarius, I think. Yes. Okay. Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Um, whatever comes out. Ooh, soccer mom, love it. I'm sure there's at least one parent who gets way too emotionally involved in the games. That's actually, maybe it's even you. Who knows? Okay. All right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. All right, let me fix my seat here. Okay. It is. Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what's coming towards Sagittarius. Okay. All right, Spirit. Sagittarius, I don't know if you're I don't know if somebody's back has been bothering them. I just got like lower back pain just now. Um, okay, that was weird. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. Haha. Okay. Ooh. Why? Okay. So this is what I'm picking up on. This either just happened very recently or or it's about to happen. Um, someone from your past is about to come back and try to make you a new love offer. Um, this person feels immature, not because it's a page. It just I'm kind of getting that energy. And again, this could be coming up very soon, or it just happened very recently. It's unclear which one it is. I kind of feel like it's coming soon. Um, but I think you're gonna walk away from this offer. Um, I mean, actually, it seems pretty clear that you are. I don't think. Um, I think you're gonna walk away for something better. Um, like something that's unknown to you. Um, the third card that came out is the Magician. I think you want to manifest something new for yourself. Again, something better. Something that's kind of more in line with what you want for your life. The After the Magician, the World came out. This was the right choice. I mean, this is about like new cycles, reaping rewards, really positive things. And after you reject this person and close out this cycle, you're gonna get something brand new coming in. You're gonna get a new love offer. This is showing up after the World card. This looks like I mean, you're going from, hey Mary, late night live. Yeah, we did a stream earlier today. We'll see how much gas I have in the tank. It's been kind of a it's been kind of a rough day or two, so I'm getting a little burned out. But great to see you. So we are doing Sagittarius right now. So I mean, Sagittarius, you went at the beginning of the reading from getting a really small cup of love to like the Grail cup, like something overflowing, like an overflowing cup of love. Something that doesn't feel immature, like something that feels brand new. Um, you know, someone that isn't just going to try and be intimate with you, be loving. Like you're getting an offer that's like really like the embodiment of intimacy, of love. It's really beautiful. I am doing good. I am doing good. A couple bumps this week, but yeah. Nothing bad, nothing too bad. Just like normal, like adult life things. So hope you're doing well too, though. So I want to get another card after the Ace of Cups. The Nine of Swords showed up, which truthfully I wasn't expecting. Just my quick feelings about why and the messages. I think this is just going to make you really anxious and worried. This new offer from this new person. I don't know if you weren't expecting it, like it comes in too quick. Let's get another card. Okay, Nine of Swords clarified by the Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay, so clearly you're going to take some time to yourself to figure this out, to think through this. This tells me that you're probably going to have moments where it feels like productive, like you working through it by yourself. And there's going to be moments where your hair feels like it's going to fall out and you're just going to kind of be like spinning your wheels. So I guess just make sure you're differentiating, going within, shining the light on the right areas of yourself. And it's not like fear-based. Because this is like the Nine of Swords is really being in your own head. Hey, Gina. Sure. Yeah, we're just finishing up Sagittarius right now. I'd love to pull a card or two for you, though. There you go, Christy. Perhaps that's why this will put you in your own head. It's going to be maybe everything you want, but at the wrong time. That's usually how things work. Let's get some advice. What does that mean? Okay, I like that. Yeah. Okay, I really like that. The advice is rather than just get in your own head, project, just be open, just be flexible, have fun with it. You don't need to start thinking about like a year out once you meet this person and they feel good. Just be flexible, just go with the flow with this person, have fun. It was clarified by the Knight of Cups, and just be open and just be available. Like put yourself out there. You know, this guy's like the most emotionally available knight in the whole deck. So like just go with the flow, have fun with it, but at the same time, express how you're feeling to this person. If you're feeling a little like in your own head about it, you're feeling a little anxious, um, let them know. Don't just like internalize it. Once you kind of feel like you have a clear, like you've kind of thought things through clearly, just express it. And you're not going to scare them away because they're literally matching you with like an even bigger cup than you're giving. So that's really nice. That's really good advice. Yeah, just go with the flow, you know? Sometimes like the right things come in when we're not really expecting them. And that's how the universe works, you know, when you kind of again detach from outcomes of things and focus on yourself. That's usually like a healthy approach, and that's when the right person comes in. And it might feel a little triggering, but just see where it goes. Go with the flow. So maybe start with friendship, you know? Okay. All right, Sagittarius. Good reading. Um, oh wait, Sagittarius. Okay. All right, Gina. Let's see. Let's pull some cards for you. Um, Cynthia. Okay. How is Reds currently feeling about me? Um, he was acting all hurt today, but I rejected him. Hmm. Gina, I know you're not new here, so we're friends, so I don't have to give you uh the formal speech. Have you reached out and just tried to talk to them? Um, you know, it's okay to be like healthy boundaries, but you know, don't play games with people. Um, you know what I mean by that too. All right, Gina, I'm gonna pull one card for advice. Only on the pretense that you promised me after you're gonna call him and just talk to him and be open and honest, okay? Um, why would you do that to yourself? Just be open with him. Um, you don't need me to pull cards on that. You know how he's feeling. He was acting hurt. I'm sure he's not feeling any better. I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure his feelings are probably a little more intense. And you should, yeah, just call and one if you feel like you acted like out of pocket. Why was he acting hurt? All right. You said you rejected him. I don't understand. Let me shuffle. Gina, just this feels like you know how I feel about nuanced chat questions. Um, what do you mean he was acting hurt but you rejected him? I don't understand. Ah, okay. I'm gonna just guess what happened. You can. Okay, I'm just gonna guess, and you can tell me how close I am before I pull cards. Um, he knows you like him. He told you he doesn't like you. Um, something happened to him and he doesn't have anybody to talk to. So he might have wanted to get sympathy from someone, maybe you, in some regard, and you didn't allow that, and now you're feeling guilty. Did I get that kind of pretty close? All right. How close was I? One more shuffle. Bye, Mary. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Let's pull a card. If you think it's going to be helpful, because you know how I feel. Sometimes I don't think it's helpful to pull cards, but we can just like be open with people. Like, there's no substitute for that. Um, Before I pull a card, this is what I'm going to say. One, if he's using you to get sympathy because like he just needs attention when he's going through something, and you rejected him, that was healthy. Depending on how you handled it, but um, like if you guys have like a real friendship and he like was leaning on you, that's different. But if he's somebody who doesn't really have like a you're super close with in like a friendship way, and he knows you have romantic feelings, that you, he might just be looking. He might just be kind of looking to manipulate that to make himself feel better when he's going through something. Okay. All right. I hope you understand what I'm saying, because some people do that, like when they know you like them, and I don't. That's not okay. Like you're not there for him to like when he's got no other branch to grab onto, but then he can like ignore you. Mm. All right. Let's see how he's feeling. Yeah. I'm proud of you though for telling him that you had feelings for him. So, all right, how's this guy feeling about Gina? Mm, a lot of threes. Why? What are his intentions? Interesting. Um, that's his intentions. What's future actions? Oh, oh, people. Okay. Gina, when I asked what his intentions were, I got the Three of Cups, and then I asked to clarify it, and I got another three. I got a Three of Pentacles. Um, this could mean two things, okay? And I know this might not be the exact answer you're looking for regarding his feelings for you, but I'm not, again, you know me, I'm not going to tell you something if I don't feel like 100% on it. He either sees you as a friend, um, like somebody he likes to hang out with, be around, or there's a third person that he's upset about. So that's pretty clear. However, when I asked what his intentions towards you were, I got the Two of Cups. So I do think he has some feelings for you. It's also a card of friendship, the two, connection, attraction. But here's the thing, Gina. This guy's future actions towards you is to do nothing. Um, how old is this kid? He seems young. He has to be young. Okay. He's probably in his head about that. That's what it feels like. Um, be careful. Okay. So he's a young gentleman. He's 20. Wow. So weird. My throat's getting a little raspy. I feel like he's having trouble talking, maybe, or expressing how he feels. Um, I don't know, Gina. This kid doesn't seem like super solid. Not that that's going to be a hot take to you. Um, can I get one more? Okay. Um, yeah, to be 20 again. Um, would be my waking nightmare. Um, Gina, I would back up a little bit. Listen, just take my advice for whatever it is, you know. But this kid, there's obviously another person that he's in that he likes too. He might have feelings for you, or what he's perceiving as feelings, but this kid doesn't know his ass from his elbow. Like, this is his intentions towards you. This is what clarified it. Red flag. That's like, to me, that speaks like rebound energy, or you inevitably getting hurt, like him getting with you to feel better about himself, and leaving you heartbroken and going back to this person. That's There's 5 cards, and I have 3 cards threes. I have 3 3s on the board. Um, so I don't know, but don't make yourself the crutch. Like, if you try to go and be there for him, he's gonna like sop it up. And he might not be intentionally trying to hurt you, but this kid just doesn't know what he's doing. He's 20. I know that's not like you can't speed up time and make him grow up, but like I don't think this kid he doesn't strike me as somebody who has like he's premeditatively trying to hurt you. I think he's just like a 20-year-old kid who has no idea what he's doing and like doesn't like feeling anything other than immediate like gratification. So if he feels like you're going to offer him some kind of like release from like him being hurt, he's going to take it. But um you know, I'm sure there's things about him that you like. Maybe at some point, and again, I'm just trying to give you like adult Stefan like advice. I'm 36. I've been there, trust me. A lot of a lot of women in my past. Um, Ask yourself what you really like about him. You're not dumb, Gina. You're a human being. You're not dumb. Ask yourself what you really like about him, and if it's like of substance. And I know that's like a challenge to do, and that's something that I never did when I was 20 with anything. Um, but like I suspect that you ultimately want probably something that like most of us want. You know, like you want somebody who's gonna be open, honest, that you can trust. Um, like somebody that's not gonna play games with you. Um, I was Christy. I unfortunately have to wear that badge. I'm not anymore, but um, you know, like it can't just be about looks, and just I mean, just statistically, very low probability that a 20-year-old is gonna be like this kid's gonna be the one that you marry. You know, um, but you're a good person, you know. But keep boundaries up. Just be careful with your heart because you're not stupid for having feelings for him, and honestly, you're not stupid for being concerned about him. But you know, that's it. That would be the advice. It's pretty clear. Um, so yeah, I hope that was helpful. But seriously, you should ask yourself, like, why do I really like him? Like, it can't just be because he's handsome. Um, you know, Can't just be because he's confident or he appears to be confident. Yeah, I know. Um, yeah. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. Hey, if you want to do like a longer reading off air, just email me or message me on Instagram, okay? We can like do a private reading for like an hour or something, okay? Anyway, that kid's a terrible communicator though. That's so clear to me. Like I couldn't even like my voice like froze up. Um, of course, you're so welcome. Okay, so let's do Aries next. And Gina, if you wanna, feel free to leave it a donation if you like. I got links in my video description. I don't know. Um, it's hard to say. Who cares though? Who cares? Probably. If anything, you getting back with him would expedite that process. But yeah, who cares? You know, don't be somebody's second choice. You want somebody to you want to be somebody's first choice. So anyway, and you know, I'm not trying to be like I'm not trying to be like inconsiderate because I know listen, feelings are feelings, but um I just see him hurting you, you know? Let him be someone else's problem. Something tells me that whatever he's like moping about, and I could be wrong, it's probably not something super serious. It's probably something he perceives as like a big deal. He honestly he's probably just kind of being like a baby looking for some sympathy. And if it's something real, you could be a friend to him, but you know, don't let him use you and don't let him like don't let him exploit your kindness. I think we should just leave it at that. But it's okay. You know, just I'm here for you if you need me to talk to you. You know that. So okay. All right, we're gonna do Aries. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. And Gina, the reason I don't want to pull cards to see if they'll reconcile is because it's not helpful. You know, it's not helpful to know that for you. Um, I mean, if he's 20 and they broke up, probably, you know, there's not a whole lot of like maturity and depth to 20-year-old relationships. I'm not trying to generalize. Um, because I know some extremely mature, or I knew some mature people when I was that age, but it's just not helpful to you to have to worry about that. If anything, don't entertain every little like anything he does. Like you know, you can be respectful, but um, if he's used to always getting what he wants, like show him like what it is to be like a real woman. You know, somebody who respects themselves. Like tell him no. Like set boundaries with him. Maybe you'll help him grow up a little quicker. So That's why we're all here in the collective to help be catalysts and our own growth and other people's. Okay. All right, Aries, sun, moon, rising. Sun, moon, rising. Okay. All right, Aries, sun, moon, rising. Whatever comes out, future focused though. Actually, just whatever comes out. Okay. What are you working on? Okay. That's cool. I like that energy so far. Ooh. Aries, really nice. For anybody who has Aries in their chart. Very independent energy. Love it. Love it, Aries. Um, so fill in the blanks. Um, Again, I'm trying to be a little bit more intentional about the future. So I'm not trying to like relitigate too much of why or what you had to go through, but first card out is the Six of Swords. This could mean a couple things. And I drew six cards. Um, you could either, I mean, it's clear that you are moving towards or like have moved to like a much more tranquil, calmer time in your life after going through some serious turbulent waters. And it could have been financially with a person. Um, you honestly might have even moved. Like that, this is a card of travel, as well. Um, the card underneath that, the fourth card that came out, the Four of Wands, this is a card of home, freedom, excitement. A lot of times this is associated with like a new house. So, a few things. You could literally just be moving to a more like tranquil, independent energy where you feel like a sense of freedom and like a burst of passion and creativity. You could be thinking about moving or have moved. That's another message, or it could of course be both. Um, I mean, at the very least, I can. It's clear as day that you're kind of moving towards a calmer time in your life. Something like very recently, and it's here just to let you know. If it feels like it is, and you're waiting for like the dam to break, it's not going to. The next card out, Eight of Pentacles. Um, After that, Strength card. As I mentioned, Four of Wands came out fourth. Fifth card out underneath the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles, and then finally, Six of Wands. Beautiful. Um, you've been working really like I think you're just focusing on yourself. Um, you have an unbelievable work ethic. You're very very detail focused, detail oriented with the things you do. Um, you're working really hard on something, presumably your job. Um, and it seems like you understand the value of hard work and that it does pay off. The strength card following that, this is a card of like perseverance, inner strength, um, like overcoming obstacles. which would definitely speak to the first card, the Six of Swords, and it also speaks to your commitment of whatever you're working on. It feels like work. This is Leo energy, by the way. This is bringing in that freedom too. It's bringing in that, like, that celebration, that excitement. Maybe you're working towards getting a new home. That's actually really possible. You might be saving up for something. The Four of Pentacles showing up under the Eight of Pentacles and after the Four of Wands. This isn't always a bad card. The way it's speaking to me now is you just kind of conserving your assets. I'm not getting any bad energy. I think it's you being fiscally responsible for, like, with your money, working hard. It really feels like you're actually looking to save for something. It's gonna happen. This is such a good card. Six of Wands is a card of, like, pride, triumph, like acclaim, victory, recognition. What you're working towards, you're gonna get it, and other people are, and it's gonna be acknowledged by others. Most importantly, this isn't like a quiet win that you, like, celebrate. This is other people acknowledging, like, what you've put in to earn this for yourself, and, like, publicly celebrating you, and you really feeling like a sense of pride for your hard work. Really beautiful. Hey, Nefarious. Would I care if you got a reading? I wouldn't care in the least bit. I'd be happy to give you a reading. Really nice, Aries. Really great energy. Just like a really solid energy. Very focused, very determined. Like very creative, passionate energy. I just really like this for you. And don't look back, like whatever you moved away from. Don't look back. You might even have a kid. And if you are in a relationship and they do, this is going to be really good for them too if you just started one. So anyway, I don't even need another card. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so that was Aries. For anybody who's just tuning in, we did a stream earlier, and we did I don't even remember. We did water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we had quite a few chat questions, and we had a few callers. So, all right. Nefarious, you still with us? I think I'm gonna do Leo real quick. Hey, Andrea. Good to see you back. And then we'll take some chat questions, or we can take some callers if anybody would like a free phone reading. And yeah, if you're new, please feel free to subscribe if you like the channel and you like the show. And if you'd like to, all my readings are going to be free on all my live streams. So feel free to leave a donation if you like. There's some links in the video description. So, okay, let's do Leo. And then we can take some, then we can do some readings. Okay. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Whatever comes out, present energy, near future focused. Okay. Nefarious, where are you chatting with us from? And yeah, Andrea, I don't know if I asked you. It's good to see you back, by the way. I remember you from a couple weeks ago. Where are you chatting with us from? Okay, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, Spirit, what's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising? It's got a weird message. Um, Somebody's bill is due today and they didn't pay it, so I don't know if that applies to anybody. Um, just double check, like a like a phone bill or something. I don't know, something weird like that. Um, okay. Ooh. Sorry, guys, that card flew out. Interesting. Can I get one more? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is a happy reading. There's a lot of, okay. There's a lot going on. Who's who here? Can I get one more? Hmm. Who's this? Who is this person? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, Aries. You've been pretty like I feel like you've been taking a beat recently. The first card out, the Hangman, the card that flew out. This is a card of kind of waiting, shifting perspective. It's also an energy of feeling like you want something or you're waiting for like there's something that you've been waiting to happen or like you've been looking for, and rather than try to like rush it and like force something, I think you've just been kind of going within. Um, Underneath that, the sun came out. I mean, this is really beautiful energy. Um, I don't know, for one or two of you out there, Leo, I feel like you've kind of been wrestling with like your sense of identity yourself. Like, I don't know why that came out. Like just kind of being like your authentic self. Um, I don't know why that's speaking to me. The next card out is the Empress. And it got clarified by the Three of Wands. I think that I think this is actually your energy. Um, do you know this person? I feel like somebody new is about to enter your life, or you might have just met this person. This actually feels like you don't know them yet, the way the cards are positioned. After the Empress, I think you're in an energy of really wanting to receive love. You're in a good energy, like kind of like a more an energy of like kind of exploration, looking towards the future after kind of sitting still. After like the King of Pentacles came out, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. This could be somebody that has Earth placements. Doesn't have to be. King of Pentacles is like somebody unbelievably grounded, like very wise. Somebody who's reliable, steady. Somebody who has kind of already succeeded in the material, like somebody who has a lot of material abundance and a lot of material wealth already. Somebody very prosperous, could be a Taurus, by the way. I'm getting a lot of Taurus energy. This is somebody who really knows. It's funny, one thing with the King of Pentacles, he's very successful. This is the kind of guy who like will like he doesn't micromanage. He starts a business and then he lets it kind of like and he puts everything in place so he doesn't have to run it. Like this is somebody who's probably a really good boss. Like somebody who might like leisurely saunter into the office like at 10 o'clock, even though work starts at 9 for all the employees. Somebody very generous. Like this is the kind of person who will like wine and dine you, spend a lot of money on you. Not great at expressing himself emotionally. Like his love language is like gift giving. But he's just very intelligent. He's like somebody who's got a lot of money to invest. I mean, he's an upright king, really good energy. And this is going to be somebody really beneficial for you. It was clarified by the world. Like this is somebody that you're going to have a really, really strong relationship with. Like something kind of faded. And I think it's going to help really bring out this sun energy in you, like this authentic kind of like radiant energy. After that, the High Priestess came out. So much major arcana. And it showed up under the Empress, and the Empress is very intuitive on her own. Also a very abundant energy. This actually feels really nice with the King of Pentacles. Leo, I feel like you kind of have like you're definitely intuitive. I almost feel like you have an intuitive kind of spiritual connection with this person. That's coming through so strong. Maybe you get tarot readings, or like you've gotten a reading this person's come out before. I can't tell if you feel this person coming towards you or coming into your energy. Or if you feel a connection with them. But I mean, this is a card of like hidden knowledge. It's really beautiful. You got so many beautiful cards. You got the World, you got the Sun, and you got the Ten of Cups. This is the last card that came out. It's beautiful. I mean, this is literally having like everything that you want, like in a like happy family, like total emotional fulfillment in the context of someone else. And it also showed up under the King of Pentacles. This person who's coming into your life, and I really don't think you've met them yet. This person is meant for you. I mean, to have them clarified by the world and have the Ten of Cups show up underneath them is really significant. It's really beautiful. And it doesn't have to be an earth sign or someone with earth placements, but the qualities that they will have, if this will be confirmation for you, is how they carry themselves. Like they're generous. People go to them for advice. They're successful. They have a business that's like already fluid and running. Not somebody that works 50 hours a week. It's somebody that doesn't need to work 50 hours a week. And it's somebody that will spend money on you. Yeah. Not a super emotional person. But really like the King of Pentacles is really a great energy. and it's somebody who he's like, this is not a person who's clingy. Um, Sometimes the King of Pentacles can get a little like complacent in relationships, but this is not somebody who like expects a lot out of you. Like it's always balanced with him. Like he's not gonna expect like the world from you and then or like, I guess do things for you with expectations of like needing something back. He's just a really good kind person who's got their life together. And I think this is somebody that's going to be really good for you. And it's also quite possible you're going to have kids with them, maybe even two. Um, and this again, confirmation. It's going to be a new. This is going to be a new love, the start of a new relationship that's really going to go the distance. Um, After you've kind of spent some time alone. Um, Part of me feels like you've been kind of reflecting on trying to gain clarity on who you are and what really makes you happy. And I think you've done that pretty successfully. So, okay, good message. A lot of serious cards. Um, this is coming in soon, Leo. That's how it. That's how it feels to me. So, okay. Nefarious, are you still with us in the chat? I can do. I can pull some cards for you if you like. And thanks to anybody new who's watching, and anybody returning. Okay. Which deck do we want to use? Hey, Minnie. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. How's your night going? How are things going with that person from Florida that you've been talking to? Just me. Hi. Nice to meet you. Thanks for um thanks for stopping by and finding the channel. I'm Stefan. I'd be happy to answer a question for you. Nefarious, what would you like me to pull cards on? And do you have like a nickname or name? Um, and where are you chatting with us from? It helps me channel clear messages if I can just have something to kind of like energetically grab onto. Wow. Supposed to meet Sunday? Holy cow. Okay. Well, you know what? Give him a little break. Maybe he's probably nervous. Actually, he's not probably nervous. He's definitely nervous. So, um, Arain, I'd be happy to pull some cards for you after we do Nefarious. Where are you chatting with us from? Okay. Upstate, but could what my guides have to say? I think I understand what you're asking. You're in upstate New York? Interesting. You're in upstate New York too? Cool. What do your guides have to say? All right, let's see. Right on, man. Me too. Um, yeah, I'm in the Hudson Valley. I live by Hudson, New York. Okay. All right, Nefarious from upstate. What do his guides want him to know? Yeah, thanks to everybody for joining us tonight. It's actually my first time streaming this late. So, for anybody who just is tuning in, we just did all the fire signs, and earlier today we did water signs. So, hey, all right. What can we tell nefarious spirit? Hmm. Can I get one more? Oh shit! Damn, dude. I hope I'm wrong. Somebody did you dirty. Big time. Like somebody really did you wrong. Um, maybe even like financially too. Um, I mean the let me show you what came out. And we'll try to figure out how it applies. Interesting. Okay. Why? Okay. All right. I'm having a little bit of a difficult time connecting to some parts of this reading. I'll tell you what I see, and we can try to figure out how it applies to you. Okay. Um, the you got the Three of Swords. It was clarified by the Five of Pentacles. Um, talk about a rough day. This is this could also just be feeling lonely and just kind of energetically feeling like alone, left out in the cold, like not having anybody, or someone like literally like betrayed you or like broke your heart. I mean, this the Five of Pentacles is an energy of like scarcity, like lack, um, like of course feeling left out in the cold. You might honestly, I don't know, maybe you might have even like felt like physical symptoms of. I know that's kind of a weird thing to say. I don't know. I feel like your emotional state or like whatever happened, you might have even felt like physically ill, like from it. I don't know why I just got that. Um, I don't know what happened, man, but this is I'm sorry if something this feels super intense. This is like the most extreme. Um, like this is a card of rejection, like really hard times. Again, being left out in the cold. Um, it's being sad, like a lot of pain. Um, I feel like you might be kind of moving through that though a little bit. I don't feel like this is your present energy. If it is, man, it's almost gonna be finished. The next card out is Page of Cups. It was clarified by the Page of Pentacles. Um, this is interesting. I mean, the thing that's coming to mind initially is it's like a new love offer that you've been manifesting with someone, like something that feels new and exciting. This is a card of manifestation, like a new manifestation. like kind of like excitement, living in the present energy. I don't know if this has come in recently or if it's about to. Dude, whatever happened to you, and again, if this isn't resonating, please let me know so I can get better. Um, but I feel like you're gonna meet this person. It's gonna be intriguing, or whatever this is. I feel like the idea of working on it might kind of feel like a burden to you because of maybe you're kind of holding on to this a little bit. Okay. All right, good. I'm not completely energetically burned out if you're connecting to this, then um I feel like this is somebody new is going to come in. It's going to feel fresh and exciting. And weirdly enough, maybe even subconsciously, you've wanted this. I think you've wanted this. And I think it's going to show up. And you're going to be like, oh, God, I'm going to have to work on a whole new relationship. This is going to be like, it's going to be it's going to be too much for me. Like, it's just going to feel like a burden. Dude, you can't go into anything like that, man. If you don't want to be in a relationship, that's okay. But you can't bring in someone else, like what someone else did to you, into something new. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, it took me a really long time to heal. Like from like truthfully, dude, I this is not something I would say lightly to try to like connect with you. I feel this is hitting really close to home. Seriously. Like, not just to get this, but to get this. I mean, I felt hit like in every way from one of my past relationships. Like literally betrayed and backstabbed by somebody that I trusted. Like financially taken advantage of, left out in the cold. Like I really identify with this. Big time. I just want you to know that. And if it's not a love situation, it's somebody that you really trusted big time. If you want somebody new, you have to give them a chance. And just remember, like a real healthy relationship actually does take work. Nobody should be telling you they love you after 2 weeks. Like, it's healthy to go slow and want to work on something slowly at your own pace. And if it's starting to feel like a burden, ask yourself why. Is it the idea of the relationship, or like actually working on the relationship? I need to clarify this last card because I don't really get a super clear message. It's a good card. It's the Ace of Swords. Actually, I think I want to get another clarifier. Okay, as I'm kind of talking this out, I think you're going to get clarity. I think you're going to find some mental clarity on maybe like how you're perceiving working on a new relationship. What is he going to get clarity on? On this person. Wow. Dude, this person's going to be beautiful. This is what came out, the Queen of Wands. This person is so attractive. So attractive. Might have fire placements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is somebody who is so like energetic. Like if you have 10 people at a house, it's a gathering. If you have 10 people in the Queen of Wands, it's a party. She like lights up a room. She's magnetic. Really adventurous, super passionate, super passionate. Truthfully, the Queen of Wands, just generally speaking, a good fit for her is probably like a Capricorn. Somebody who's grounded and doesn't need like the spotlight. Not that it's, listen, there can be like just generally speaking, And it's not toxic with her. The Queen of Wands, just because she's kind of like magnetic in the center of attention, in like a not toxic way, it just isn't a good fit for her generally to have somebody who's kind of equally in the spotlight, equal, like somebody who commands the room as much as her, which is okay, you know. She wants somebody like a little bit more low key, like somebody kind of grounded, really like a Capricorn, truthfully. But this is somebody who can tell like great stories, laughs a lot, has like a strange intuitive aspect to her. Not like spiritual in a conventional way, but like, I don't know, she just has this kind of spiritual-esque quality. Who's reading? We're doing nefarious, Arain. I don't know, she just kind of has like this, like, it's almost like this universal, I don't even know how to describe it. Give me a second. It's like she just believes in something more like beautiful and broad with a way to live your life. Like treating people well, good intention, laughing, being like a light, very energetic too. Like this, she actually gets like her battery gets charged from good sex. Like it like helps make her more passionate and creative and adventurous. Um, but I think you're gonna get some clarity on this person. That this is not somebody that you need to like feel like is a burden, because the Queen of Wands is very independent. Um, yeah, really nice, man. Just let go of this. Forgive this person and just fucking let them. Excuse me. I'm really trying to be a little bit more thoughtful about not using profanity. Forgive this person and let them go. Even if you didn't get closure, I know it's tough. It's tough to get closure from broken people. It's good karma. Just forgive them, wish them well, and let them go. All right? This was a lesson for you. Um, it was a lesson, and I've gone through many of them just like this, but um this is the type of person you've really been hoping for. Um Big time. This person does well financially too, by the way. So they're definitely no scrub. Um I don't even need to pull advice for you, man. Clear as day. Um this is also a card of being, you know, speaking your truth. So that's important too. Be truthful in like a healthy way. Like, you know, if you have hesitation, just be open with people. Just be open with people. It's so important. Um, it's so important to be open with communication. And sometimes we say things the wrong way. God knows I do still. Especially if we're feeling a little bit of like that lingering pain. Just be thoughtful about the words you use with people. And if you feel like you didn't say something the right way, don't die on the proverbial cross. Apologize. But this person's going to be really good for you. So, um, and it's going to feel fun and new and exciting. This person has a tattoo, by the way, like on their, um, on their back. Ooh, okay. I'm sorry. I think it might be a beauty mark on their, like a mole. I don't know. Something small on one of like their back, their upper back. That was like a really specific message. Um, it's like a tiny tattoo or like a noticeable beauty mark that you absolutely can't get enough of. All right, man, that's what I got for you. I hope that resonated a little bit. Um, sometimes it's tough to connect to chat question readings as well. So I always try to be a little bit careful about what I say, and if I don't get any messages, letting people know. Um, I'm not a psychic. So, anyway, damn. And again, I'm sorry if I'm sorry for what you went through. I've been there. Just remember, all things pass. Um, pain is a lesson. It helps us grow. There's in Buddhism there's no inner growth without suffering. So, hey Michelle, a lot of people aren't even lucky enough to feel real pain through loss. So it's a very real feeling. Okay. I hope that was helpful. And yeah, thanks for watching the stream. It's really nice to meet you. You're probably the closest person to me. I don't know how far upstate you are. But whatever comes out, kind of present, future, near future focus, Michelle. We just did all the fire signs. Um, and Irene, if you're still with us, I'd be happy to pull some cards for you. Just let me know you're still here. Yeah, if anybody would like me to answer any questions in the chat. Hmm. And yeah, guys, everything on all my readings will always be free on my show. Phone readings and chat questions. They're all donation based, so um, that really helps me keep going. And really makes this show possible. So if you'd like to donate, there's a couple links in the video description to PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. So um, Faith's feelings for you, current feelings for you. Okay. You're so welcome, man. You're so welcome, Nefarious. Just remember what the saying is, dude. You know, be careful what you wish for. If you try to manifest a new love and you get it, um, you know, don't piss off the universe if they bring you what you're looking for and you turn it away. They're not going to give it to you again. Just remember that. That's not usually how things work. So, and whoever did that to you, you better believe that the scales will balance. Um, if they left you for someone else, I mean, talk about bad karma. If somebody lied or did you wrong financially, um, and the people who do like hit you with in both of those areas are generally people who don't know or believe in karma. Um, so okay, okay, Arain. I hope I'm saying your name right. Um, okay, all right. Let's see what's going on, Arain. Actually, you know what? I think I need to use a new deck. Do I? Yeah, I think so. Actually, I think we're okay here. I want to use this one. Okay. How is Faith feeling about Arain currently? How is Faith currently feeling? Current feelings. Mm. Hmm. Okay, Rain. I just gotta listen. I gotta tell you what I see. Okay. Um, and if this is fresh, um, much love, my friend. Um, we've all been there. She's feel how she's currently feeling. She's feeling a little beat up. like, um, she's feeling a little like beat up. How she's feeling towards you is, I think, and again, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I listen. I always try to be really thoughtful about the way I say things, what I see. Um, but listen, I'm not here to lie to people. That's not doing anyone any good. Okay, if I just lie, okay. Um, I think she's feeling like it took a lot out of her, whatever happened between you two, and I think she's feeling like it's over. That's kind of the message I'm getting. Um, I think that she wants to feel more stable and grounded. Um, when it comes to something that that she wants for herself in the future. Um, but she's certainly in her own head about it. I think she's still up. I don't think she sleeps very well. Um, I think she thinks about you at night. I need to get one more card. Well, I don't think. I know she doesn't sleep well. Um, I think she. Okay, this is the vibe I'm getting. And just remember, moving forward, it's not always helpful. It Finding out about certain people and what they're thinking about us is not always helpful, and that's to anybody who hears this. Okay, there's things that are helpful for tarot, and there's things that aren't helpful. Um, okay. I mean, I presume you guys are not together. Um, I mean, I could get a whole nother line of messages if you guys are. Um, if you're not together, that's what I'm seeing. She feels like it's either for the best, like it beat her up, what happened, whatever you guys had to go through. She's kind of feeling like she can take like a breath. Even though it was really tough to get through. She desires Okay. She desires more stability um and like groundedness within her life. Uh and she's very future focused towards a goal. Um Feels like somebody who's got some like definitely has like integrity. Like somebody who has their own sense of honor um and values. She also might have an animal. um Definitely, I don't want to call her materialistic, but she definitely cares about being financially stable. Um, I think she knows what she wants for herself. But it wasn't easy. Whatever happened, okay, she does have a dog. Um, she doesn't sleep well at night. She's in her own head a lot. She's anxious. Let's see what the heck is going on here. Okay, did I get something? Hold on. Who is? Oh my gosh. Okay. Dude, what happened? What happened with her? You know what I mean, at night, like she knows what she wants. A part of her really feels like I don't during the daytime, she's like, again, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. It's just like I'm getting a lot of like emotions and feelings. There's moments where she's like, ugh, like that took so much out of me. I'm so glad I could like it's over. I'm so glad it's over. Um, like I can focus on like what I see for what I want for my future. And then other moments, like at night when she's by herself, she's really in her own head, unable to like she goes back and forth, I think, between like coming to communicate with you. And I'm getting a couple messages. I don't know this girl or woman, I'm sorry. Guys, if I just say girl, I don't know, it makes me not feel like I'm 36 years old and like I don't know. Anyway, I guess it doesn't matter. But okay, these are the cards that came out after, and they clarified each other. Knight of Swords and the Hermit, which is Virgo energy, by the way, and air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She's like up in her own head, can't sleep, going back and forth on coming towards you or staying to herself. This could okay, the first feeling I got is I think she's mad at you. If she's not, she's not. But I think she thinks about like telling you, like contacting you to like argue. Um, I don't know. Um, she's an overthinker. This is the last card that came out. Um, fear, vulnerability, feeling trapped, restricted. It's kind of sad, man. Um, sometimes it kind of bums me out going too deep into people's heads, like where we don't belong. Um, because I think her like healthy part of her ego really knows what she wants and is looking for the future. I think she really doesn't know. I think there's a disconnect though, how to get there. And I don't know what happened with you two. Um, guys, I always say like I try to laugh about it just to lighten the the load of all the like the energies I pick up. It's just not it's you guys know it's real life. It's just it's not how real life works where I'm going to read for every sign and it's always going to be the other person's fault. It's real life. We all make mistakes. We're all human. It's what we do after, we make the mistake that ultimately holds weight. Be it apologize, make amends for it, and learn the lesson. But um, yeah, yeah, this is an energy for these two cards to come out. This is the energy of somebody who's not in a good headspace mentally. And this is confusing. She doesn't know what the heck is going on. I don't. Does she have like a does she have like a personality disorder? And it doesn't have to be that extreme. Like, does she have like clinical depression. I don't know, something like, does she take medication? Sorry if that's too personal. All right. I think we, do you want me to, I'm going to get one card for advice for you. Okay, that's nothing. Give her some space. This is not energy that's good for you, okay? To be around either. Regardless of whether or not you were like the perpetrator or not. Give her some space, okay? Get yourself right too. Can we get one more card for advice? I'm really bad at these chat question reading. They're supposed to be super quick, but I get really like emotionally and mentally sucked in. But I think we need to, I'm gonna pull one more card for advice for you. We need to call it here though. I can't dig any more in her mind without it. Okay. Yeah, that'll definitely affect that'll definitely have an impact on your ability to think clearly. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Listen, man, I don't know if you do drugs too. I used to. I definitely filled my quota. I'm 36. I filled my quota a long time ago before my daughter was born. But and no judgments. This is not the channel where you're ever gonna get judged by me. But if you don't do drugs, it's not your, like, if I don't know what is it like a mm, okay. I got a strong message. I'm not gonna share it because I don't. It's not helpful. I do know what she's struggling with though, specifically. That came through really strong, okay? It's not your job to fix her. And I just want everybody to know. I mean, I've had a lot of death surround me in life. I've lost so many friends. Um so many. So many. But I mean, when I was 20, um actually I think I was 19. I lost my roommate in college. My roommate died, my girlfriend died, and my best friend died, and we all went to the same school. Um, and that was just the beginning of it. Um, you can't fix people who have drug problems, and it's not your burden to carry. I know that you probably have love for this person, that's why you're reaching out. Um, Took me a long time to hit rock bottom. Um, but I'm really sorry. This is tough. Let me get one card for advice for you. Okay. That's really interesting. I'm getting a couple messages, Rain. One, you need balance in a relationship. That's just a general message for you. That's really important. You can see the scale. Two, it's not your job to feed her habit, which is another message that's coming through really strong. Okay, you're enabling her. If you are, you need balance in your life. That's the advice. Um, yeah. All right. I think we need to call it here. This was a little intense for me. Um, I love tarot, everybody, but you got to take the good with the bad energetically, you know? Um, at the end of the day, I mean, I said this yesterday. It doesn't really matter where all of us are, like, in the world. People who find this channel, we're really just all going through the same things in life. And I guess there's something kind of beautiful about that, despite a lot of our differences in like cultural backgrounds. But um, anyway, I'm sorry. I feel like I didn't really tell you anything. Well, I don't know if I hope that helped. Guys, I always feel like it's a fine line to walk. Um, you know, trying to see how people feel. Like, I think before we want to dig into that, you should really ask yourself, is this helpful? I know sometimes when we're hurting and somebody hurts us, like it's human. A part of us wants to know that they're in pain and that they miss us when we're in separation. It's human nature. I get it. I've been there. Um, but there's things that just aren't helpful for us to learn and like to know about in tarot. Like, is this really helping me move forward, or is this just kind of keeping me stuck? Um, because it can do that to you. And you guys, if everybody watching knows what I'm talking about, okay? Energy lingers in tarot forever. Okay, I still have to pick up on my ex's energy in tarot. And I haven't seen her in like 6 or 7 months, and it's not by choice, you know. So, um, just be mindful of what we're ultimately looking for, and you know if it's actually serving us, like our higher selves. Um, so anyway, that's my public service announcement. Much love, man. My heart goes out to you. I know what you're going through. Um, I don't know how old you are, but anyway, Minnie, are you calling it? Have a great night. It's great to see you. Let me know how your date goes on Sunday. I suspect it might go well. I remember that guy showed up in like heavy King of Swords energy. He might be in his head a little bit, so just try to make him feel relaxed and comfortable if you can. Let him, you know, um, whatever that's worth. If people are nervous, sometimes it's tough to get. It's tough to see someone genuinely or to be genuine if you're feeling nervous. So okay, okay, everybody. What time is it? Okay, we're good. Okay. All right, let's do air signs. Okay. So we did fire signs. We're gonna do air signs next. Let's start with Aquarius. Hmm. Jamestown, New York. No clue where that is. I imagine it's north of me. Actually, I don't imagine anything. I've never heard of that town. My New York geography is pretty good too. I'll have to look it up. You know what? If you've enjoyed talking to him this long, Minnie, because it's been a while, I'm sure it will go good. You know. So anyway, okay. Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Whatever comes out. Arain, thanks again if you're still with us. Um, if you ever want to talk again, like off air, um, please just shoot me a message through email or on Instagram. I'm always happy to help if I can. So, um, okay. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. I think we're just gonna do air signs. Um, and then we'll keep doing chat questions. I don't think I can make it through all three elements tonight. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. Whatever comes out. Sorry, guys. I just want to do a little bit of quick sage here. I gotta try to clear some energies. Okay. Okay. All right, Aquarius. What's going on with you? Sun, Moon, Rising placements. Interesting. Okay. All right, Aquarius. All right. Definitely is a little bit lighter than the last cards we just pulled. Um is this okay? Is all right. A Queen of Pentacle and Earth energy or somebody with Earth placements doesn't have to be a Queen of somebody showing up in Queen of Pentacles energy wants to work on a relationship with you. This could be somebody you have a kid with. Um, you're not with this person. Um, this feels like this person. Okay, despite any flaws, this person feels like a good parent. Um, and somebody who's very resourceful. Um, yeah, if they don't have kids, they will make a good parent. Um, I think that I'm getting a couple messages. The one that's coming through the strongest is somebody that you know, presumably like an ex that you have a kid with, or you didn't have to be married to this person. You don't have to share a child with them, but you know this person. They want to work on something with you and really like try it again. Like really try it again with you the right way. Like offer you what they're perceiving you deserve. Which is kind of sweet. One thing that stood out to me, I think you're kind of like, like I think that when it ended, it felt like kind of like a good riddance energy. You're a little bit hesitant. I don't know if you could see this queen. This feels like you. I just want to wait for it to focus. I think like, do you see how he's looking at her? Like, do I really want to relitigate this with this person? Um, this is somebody. This could be somebody that you dated a while ago too, with the Six of Cups coming out. A while ago, like an old relationship. Um, and there are good memories there. There's definitely good memories. There's there is some turmoil for sure at the end though. Um, Why this card? Aquarius, if you guys don't have kids, one of you, then I'll be damned. Um, who is this? This is really unclear. Mhm. You had a strong connection with this person. They might have some they might have Leo placements. Um, I feel like the Emperor came out after the Six of Cups. Like this is you. Um, I feel like you are kind of you've been standing on business lately. Like this is somebody who's like a builder, a creator. I mean, the Emperor is great energy. It's great energy. It's like it's the traditional father energy. You could be a female in like a more masculine energy. Um, I mean, you definitely are like emotionally mature. What's the advice here? Mm, okay, that's pretty that's pretty clear. The advice is to it's actually what I just kind of was talking about. Like there's good memories and there's also some bad. Be objective and really weigh out the good and the bad with this person in a healthy way. Um, like the pros and the cons. Do you actually like in a healthy, objective, grounded way? Um, do you actually think like could this work? Why? Like what were the good things? Are the things that we're talking about now, do I feel confident about that? Do I actually see this going the distance? Like just really be objective and weigh out the good and the bad. Um, with reconnecting with this person. They feel genuine. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys had a kid, another kid, or a child, your first, if you guys get back together. So, um, but I mean, you guys definitely think about each other from time to time, regardless of how much time has passed. Um, I do think both of you have moments of reflected on like what could have been, um, which is interesting. They think highly of you, though. They do, and that's why they want to come back and make it work. Um, so okay, Aquarius. Thank you for the messages, Spirit. Thanks to anybody who's watching right now. Um, okay. All right, I'm starting to get a little fried, but we can keep let's finish the air signs. Aquarius. Let's do Libra next. Um, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. All right. We're gonna switch decks here. Okay. Okay. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever comes out, kind of setting the intention as like present energy, near future, whatever comes out. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising placements. Okay, I think that should be good. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Spirit. What's going on with Libra? Hey, Michelle. Okay, can we get a few cards from Libra? Okay. All right, Libra. I keep waiting for the day patiently where your readings don't start with like just a ton of swords energy. Oh, wow. All right. Very different than the Aquarius reading. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't know who this is speaking to. This is such a strong message. Libra, you have really been um contemplating your life, reflecting on what the future might look like for you, like having a stable future. Um, it feels like you're not financially stable, and really for the, I'm gonna go on a limb. This might be for the like the most significantly first time ever. You're actually giving real consideration in a healthy way to what it might like the future that you want and how you actually could get there or may be able to get there in a healthy way without cutting corners. That's a big thing with this Knight of Pentacles. Um, the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. He's grounded. He doesn't try to take the easy way out because he knows that it's just not going to get him to where he wants to be. Oh, Libra. Libra, you're in a relationship right now. You're in a relationship right now. It's so clear to me with somebody who's just not getting it done for you. Or somebody, you know what? They might be an okay person. They're just not your person. You're not happy. It's so clear you're not happy with this person. Um, you're in your own head. It's like daytime. You're like contemplating. You're also, I think, in an energy of resting, kind of taking a little bit better care of yourself. Finally, I feel like this is kind of the exception to the rule for maybe the last couple years for you. Um, like it's a card of rest, rejuvenation, contemplation. There's kind of like a thoughtful, spiritual, reflective quality of this card. It's kind of like looking within, contemplation of one's life. In this case, contemplation of what you want. Um, and then nighttime shows up, and the all the demons pop up. Of all your realities pop up, all your choices pop up. Um, in this case, I think it's the reality that you might legitimately be waking up next to somebody that you don't want to be with, which is very specific, but I don't know why this is coming through so strong. Um, I hope this resonates with somebody. I'm getting a really strong message. Um, or you're just in your own head about walking away from something that you know you don't want to be part of anymore, something that you might have an emotional attachment to, a lifestyle, something like that. You're having a really difficult time doing it. That's why you're just in your own head because you know what it would feel like to do the right thing. And I think the knowledge of what's on the other side, which is like real happiness, um I mean, it's a happy energy. 2 4 6. This is the 6 of Wands. I mean, it's an energy of um like pride, acclaim, like triumph, and it's presumably with this person. Libra, I need to get another card. Do you like this? Why do you? I Libra, I can tell you right now, if this is only about your financial stability, what the hell are you thinking? Like, there's not a lot of cups on here. I don't love this energy. I feel like you think that this person might be able to like elevate your position or your status. Not great. Um, all right. Libra, I hope I'm not like, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, but you're so focused on material, on your own material. You're so focused on your own material abundance, but I feel like you're looking for it from someone else. I thought this was going well. I thought you're being healthy about this. I mean, you see this person as being able to give you the world and it being able to elevate your like public image. This person, no doubt they would. I mean, this King of Pentacles is like a boss. This guy's got it like so solid, and you think it's gonna bring you all like the comforts and success. I hate to say that. The other scenario, because I can't be reading for only Libras with like the wrong intentions. The other scenario is you do really like this person and you see this as like your pair and like a power couple energy. Um that's meant to be. So that's the other thing. I'm not just trying to isolate for Libras who are um maybe looking to look at this from the wrong angle, but that is another message. You're actually walking away from a relationship or something for the right thing, for the thing that's going to bring you the like that's going to be the right choice for you, like your pair, like a power couple energy, and you guys are going to be really financially successful together. It's like going to bring in a lot of rewards, and this is also a good cycle for you. Let's get some advice. Sorry if I had to deliver like kind of like a bad message aimed at you, Libra, but it's not the only message. It's just the strongest one. So it's definitely wanted to come out. I do find it interesting. There's like almost no cups here. Why? The only cup energy is what you're walking away from. The advice is interesting. Perseverance, self-reliance will get you far. That's an interesting message. You're gonna get through whatever this is, but like it has to start with being self-reliant to get through things. If it by chance, if you feel like someone else can bail you out of a situation, this world card's not going to come for you. um but you're going to get through it. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough, but you know that already. That's why you haven't been wanting to make the choice. You will get through it um if you do it for the right reasons. um Wands are, the suit of passion, action. um so yeah. Okay, Libra. Guys, I see the air signs comes up the most, where they're like in a relationship and they're unhappy. I don't know why. Good night, Christy. Sleep well. Hope you have a good night too. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna just do. I didn't realize it was 11:20. We're gonna finish up with Gemini, and then I think we're gonna call it for the evening. So, um, because I'm actually gassed. I'm very tired. And I can't really channel as well. Um, okay. What deck do we want to use? Gemini. I think I want to use this deck again. Actually, no, I don't. I want to use this deck. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hmm. All right, Michelle. Gemini, Gemini. Okay, shuffles here. Hmm. You don't need it. You guys are good. You guys are, but I'd be happy to. I'll of course send you my good vibes for sure. I don't think we ever need to get any clarifiers ever again on you two. It's as strong of a message as I've ever seen. So, um, why? Hey, Stego Lego. Yes, we are. We're actually just on doing Gemini. We did fire signs and air signs, and then the stream earlier in the day we did water signs. Don't stress about it. It's okay. Um, don't stress about it. It's okay. We don't always have to think of the worst when there's not constant communication, you know? So, um, yeah, I'd be happy to pull some cards for you. I think you're new. It's really nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. Yeah, thanks for finding the channel. I'll do my best for you. Absolutely. Where are you chatting with us from? All right, let me just do Gemini very quick, and then we'll pull some cards for you. Okay. All right, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever comes out. Oh, cool. I grew up in the South. I live in New York, but I lived in the South for like um 12 years. So, yeah, great to meet you. Yeah, we actually we do a live show every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We do live phone callers, chat questions. They're all donation based. So let's see what we can pull. I'm gonna do Gemini first, and then well let's see what we can find out. Okay, Gemini. Okay. Interesting. Um, very interesting. Gemini, the first card out's the Nine of Cups. What does this mean? Sorry, I'm having a really difficult time getting like a clear message from this. Okay, interesting. Gemini, I feel like you are feeling unclear about like who your wish fulfillment is. I feel like there's two people in your energy. Maybe more for whatever reason. Um, the Page of Swords came out between the Nine of Cups and the Four of Cups. This could actually just be you. Ah, okay. This very well may be you. Like the Page of Swords could indicate like an eagerness to learn. Um, like, I mean, it's also like an energy of like having fortitude, using your mind. The Page of Swords is kind of like unpredictable and like a almost like a mercurial way, actually. Um, maybe this isn't you. This actually is not you. This might be somebody who this is air sign energy. This person might speak before thinking sometimes. Handsome or beautiful, depending on the gender. Somebody super intelligent. Doesn't always have 2 feet planted like soundly. Interesting. Somebody I think you might have perceived or you perceive as your wish fulfillment. And they're kind of feeling like a burden to you right now. This is listen, Gemini, whoever this person is, give them a chance. I need to pull another card on them. This person is between the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. Underneath the page is the Star. So that's telling me that this person is somebody that you've really hoped for. This is also somebody who might be in the spotlight, who gets a lot of attention. Like somebody who actually might heal you. And I think right now you're feeling a little like apathetic to them. Maybe this person said something like out of pocket to you. Hey Raj, nice to see you. Um, who is this? Is this you? There you go. You showed up in your own reading. Is this you? Hmm. Well, okay. Who is this? Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm getting so many messages. This is a little insane. I'm getting a lot here. Okay. The Page of Swords is clarified by the Chariot. This person's coming towards you. Ah. Okay. Let's rewind a little bit. Sorry, this is really I'm getting a lot of messages. It was unclear at first. And I'm also getting a little fried because I think we've been streaming for like 5 hours today. This page is coming towards you very quickly, confidently. Cancer energy. This is somebody that maybe that you might have perceived as your wish fulfillment at one point, but you're realizing might be a little bit more of a burden to you. Like, I think you're actually perceiving them now as a burden, not a wish. And I think you're rejecting this person. And afterward, I feel like this person actually might have kind of hurt you a little bit. This is also an energy of healing. Guys, take whichever applies. I'm getting a lot of messages, and we're reading for like a whole collective of shapeless Gemini placement energies. After the star, the Queen of Wands showed up. After the Queen of Wands, the Two of Cups showed up, your own energy. And then after that, the King of Cups showed up. So, Queen energy, Two of Cups, King of Cups. That's why I had to back this up. This is your person. This is your person, Gemini. This is you. You're in Queen of Wands energy, magnetic, energetic, like cheerful, super attractive energy. You might have fire placements. And this is Spirit telling me this is your person because you're showing up in your own reading. Two of Cups. This could be like a I mean, if you guys believe this, I have to say it came into my head. This could be a twin flame connection if you believe that, which might not necessarily be good. Those often are not, unfortunately. Definitely some soulmate energy for sure. You guys might be very similar, like almost like a mirroring energy. This is your person, this King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is your person. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is too much for me, guys. I'm sorry. This is too much for me. Okay, I'm now getting another message. Just please take what applies. I know that this isn't like one fluid story. This is really complicated. There is also the scenario. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is also the scenario. I can't believe I'm going to see this. Where this Page of Swords is the same person as this King of Cups. How the hell is that possible? Oh my gosh. This might be your perception of them in a moment, in through an interaction or a moment. Wow. That's very clear to me. But the reality is this person's also the King of Cups. Guys, we all exhibit different energies at different times. I mean, maybe this person like had a moment of being a little emotionally immature, which happens to the best of us. Wow. Okay, that's a possibility. That's a really, really strong possibility. Or this is two different people. But I mean, that's very strong. Let's get one more. And then I think I need to back out of this because I could do a whole episode on this reading. It's it's a little overwhelming, especially as at the 5th hour. Oh my God. You're gonna marry this person, this King of Cups. You either have two people, one of them's in the spotlight big time, or this is the same person showing up in different energy at different times. This ends in marriage for sure. So buckle up, Gemini placements. Damn. That was a lot. I need to take a picture of this, sorry, because I'm going to be thinking about this for the rest of the night. Okay. sometimes when I can't sleep, I'll like revisit some of the spreads in my head that stand out to me, and I'll get more messages. Because I'm not a finished product with tarot. I'm actually pretty new to tarot for anybody new, new to me. Um, wow, crazy reading. That was a lot. Thank you, Stegoko. That's really nice of you. Um, yeah, and it's great to meet you. Um, okay. So I'm just reading through your comments, Stegoglow. Your friend Gira might be hiding. I'm scared to get hurt again by her. Okay, so somebody you're interested in having a relationship with. Um, do you have like a nickname or a name? Or if you don't mind telling me where you live. I mean, you don't have to give me your address, but it just kind of helps me energetically like connect to something. Okay. Where are you chatting with us from? Oh, lucky you. I'm a double Scorpio. Okay, you told me Virginia. Sorry. Okay. Um, okay. I actually have heavy Gemini too, now that I'm thinking about it. Mercury and Venus planets. Okay. Um, listen, I know you're new. Um, I'll see what I can pick up on. I might, I very rarely, I mean, there's always a first time. Sometimes I even kind of surprise myself. I might not be able to tell you what they're hiding. And I won't tell you something if I'm not getting a strong message. I just find that to be unethical. And I don't want to lead anybody off a cliff. I try to do this responsibly. So I'll let you know what I pick up on. If I'm not getting a strong message, I'll let you know. Sometimes it's a lot easier when I do phone readings. Well, not sometimes. I always get a lot more info when I'm doing a FaceTime or phone reading than through chat. So let's see what comes out. And yeah, I really appreciate you being here. Um, I'm Stefan for anybody new. Um, Absolutely. That's what this show's really for. We do free phone readings on the show. My info's in the top right. You just have to send me a message on Instagram, and I can call you through the Instagram app. That's really why I started the show, to do something different than everything else I see on YouTube with tarot. It's crazy to me. Nobody does phone readings. Um, we get people from all over the world. It's really great. It's a constant reminder how, that we're not all so different. um, I just started this channel like I think like February 1st. So thank you guys all for being here. I mean, I just started this channel. Um and it's great to see everybody keep coming back. Yeah, all my readings on my show are always free. They're all donation based. Um and that that definitely helps me maintain doing this as long as possible. So if anybody would like to leave a donation, please feel free to. Um and um Stego Lego, if it's okay with you, because I can feel myself pretty fried. I want to pull a couple cards for you. I don't think I could do a phone reading right now. I'd love to do one for you tomorrow though, or Saturday. I'd absolutely love to. And I think we're same time zone. Um, Double A, thank you so much. Good to see you. Thanks for the stop in. I'm just about to call it, I think. Um, we did two streams. Yeah, anybody who just tuned in, we did all the fire signs and air signs on this show. There's another earlier episode from today where we did water signs. So, all right. Let's see what his well, let me give one more shuffle. Let's see, Spirit, what can you tell my new friend from Virginia about Gira? What does she need to know? I didn't even realize I was there. Thank you, Miss Polanski. Love the name. Um, and I love getting impromptu chat messages from new faces, so thank you. I think it's actually a bookend. I didn't even realize it was there. It's actually my dad's. Um, he has like a Game of Thrones um level of books. So and bookends for that matter. So okay. What could be let's what spirit what can we tell Stego Lego about Gira? And great to meet you, by the way. Where are you chatting with us from? I'm Stefan. You know, I figured I might see some new faces here if I did a really late night stream. I usually don't stream this. This is actually my first time streaming this late. I usually do a live stream every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like around 5 or 6. And we have free phone readings and free chat questions always. That's the show. And they're all donation based. So, okay. What are Gira's feelings towards Stego Lego? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Intentions? Okay. Very interesting. Future actions? Future action? Okay. That's kind of funny. All right. All right, Stego Lego. This is what I'm seeing. And again, listen, I'm not a psychic. Um, our intuition, our judgment on people always needs to come first, okay? If we feel something, like if we feel something about someone, it's usually true, okay? Um, where there generally is a diverge is when we know something and we choose to not listen to it, and then we get really mixed up in our head. Thank you, Miss Polanski. Love the name. Um, am I reading into that name wrong? Um, is there some dark humor there with Miss Polanski? I imagine there is. The ghost of, right? Okay. Stego Lego, I think you're spot on. If you felt like they might be hiding something, I think you're right. Um, he's carrying burdens for sure, and it's regarding telling you a truth. It's regarding telling you a truth. It doesn't mean that it says it doesn't have to be. Don't let your mind jump to the worst. But he feels burdened. Um, and yeah, I mean, he feels burdened, overwhelmed. About something. Um, maybe he feels like a lack of clarity. No, that's just not true. I think it's about a truth telling you something. He feels overwhelmed and burdened about expressing something to you. Um, it's a 10, so he will eventually. Just be receptive and compassionate, okay? We all make mistakes. Just everybody needs to remember that, okay? if we, it takes so it takes so much courage to make a mistake and um to be open and honest and tell somebody about it, okay? So don't martyr people. Like, even if you don't want to get back with somebody, like, this is like being compassionate and coming from a place of love is so important, okay? And it's also like, don't undervalue how your reaction to things with people. Um, we all make mistakes. We don't all own up and be honest about those mistakes after. And that's the difference. That's something that is a real conviction of mine. Um, if you're going to do something, be accountable for it. If you're going to make a mistake, be open about it. And it doesn't even have to be a mistake. Just be open with people. It's so important. Um, he's going to talk to you eventually. So just be understanding, because a lot of people don't even have the courage to speak the truth. They'd rather just walk around with like a back full of burdens. However, though, it's not all bad, because this isn't, I'm not getting existential. It's actually a really nice Stego Lego. His intentions, are you ready? These are what came out for intentions. Six of Wands clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. His intentions are to have like victory with you and really work on this relationship. Straight up. Straight up. That can't be more clear. Like, he wants it to be known by others that you two are in a relationship. And he's willing to, and he's really willing to work hard on it. His future actions, which is kind of cute, it's a little romantic actually. This was the first card that came out, Seven of Wands, which I was like a little bit unsure about, but it got clarified by the Five of Wands. His intention, or his future action, is to like passionately defend like your relationship, his feelings for you, against people who want to put you in competition, like other people who want to argue with it. That's very clear. This is a card of like convictions, like defending your position. He's gonna fight for this relationship, even if other people object to it. I don't know why they would. I don't know. People will always be jealous and try to operate out of their own self-interest to see other people not be happy. It's still lost on me why people operate like that. I think it's just like an ego thing. But this is really good. Give him time to open up. So yeah. Well, as long as he's not 60 and you're not 17. So sorry, it's a bad joke. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I get a little bit unhinged. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like Miss Polanski, like the actress who got murdered by the Manson family. That's not really that big of an age gap, Strago Lego. If anything, he's probably a little bit more emotionally mature than other guys your age. That's totally normal. I mean, my last girlfriend was, I'm 36. My last girlfriend was 30. That's normal. That's not that crazy. I thought you were going to tell me like 20, 25 years. And that's, I mean, listen, love is love as long as it comes from the right heart space. Don't stress about it. But clearly you got some badass intuition. You have to be picked up that something's weighing on him. It's weighing on him too, I think, because he's worried that you're not gonna want to work on this with him. But this guy will fight for it. Just stand on business. Always keep your boundaries up and make sure you're clear about what you expect and what you want. And don't judge. Don't make somebody feel judged if you care about them. Because a lot of times when people finally have the courage to be open and honest, which takes a lot for a lot of people. It took a lot for me for so long. If you make somebody feel judged when they trust you, you're gonna unwind a lot of the work, and they're never gonna trust you again. To be honest, you know, it's a big thing with I know you're young. Seems like you have a decent head on your shoulders, but you know, it takes a long time to work on a good relationship, and you're gonna change a lot too, Stego Lego. I promise you. You're probably like when you're 27, you're probably not gonna even recognize the person you were at 20, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, I can't believe that that guy with tattoos from New York with the giant dogs was right 7 years ago." Yeah, good. I'm glad I could help, and maybe we could relitigate this um another time if we want to get some more cards. But this is pretty clear. Let it be now. You know, don't hyperfixate on it. This is a really clear message. You know, you don't need a bazillion confirmations. Let it unfold naturally. This guy's gonna do the right thing, and he seems to have like pretty reasonable character from what I'm seeing. And if you do want a private reading off air, um, yeah, for anybody new, I usually only charge like 35 or $40 for like an hour plus. I don't really put a time limit on it, but we could do video or face if you want something private off air. Um, hmm, hmm. Oh gosh, I was not in any place to give anybody advice when I was 20 years old. Ugh. Actually, I think I was. I know exactly where I was. Um, I was in California surfing. I used to live on the West Coast. Um, that was my no shirt, no shoes period of my life. Good for you. It's a long time. I was in a 10-year relationship. Funny enough, Miss Bland. I mean, I mentioned I'm 36. Um, you know, I met the person that I was dating for almost 10 years. She was 21, and I was 26. So similar, you know, time period at least as far as her age went to how old you are. People change a lot, and that's actually why we ended up separating. I felt like I was changing and growing, and again, no judgments. I'm not a finished product, but and she wasn't. You know, people change. You either grow with somebody or you grow apart. And if you have the courage to walk away from something that you know doesn't work for you, it's definitely gonna put you on the timeline you should be on. You know, um, it's tough walking away from bad relationships when you're comfortable with somebody for that long. But um, yeah, absolutely about age. Just listen, maturity and age are two parallels that never intersect. Okay, truly, age and maturity have nothing to do with one another, and they never will. So I'm sure I wouldn't. You know, I just because you're new. I mean, I tell this to everybody new. I don't believe in coincidences. You know, like everybody who finds this channel, I really feel like is like an extension of me, and like mirrors the things that I've gone through in my life, just on a different timeline. So I wouldn't be surprised at all about what you went through. I'd actually be more surprised if I couldn't relate to a lot of it. I mean, we got a caller from Greece who literally is just mirroring exactly what I went through. I mean, you know, that's why I think people find this channel. So, um, but I'm sure it made you stronger. So I know everything that I went through in my 20s definitely shaped who I am, or set the groundwork to do so. Um, anyway, mm, it is. I have a daughter. I have an 11-year-old. Um, you know, Miss Polanski. I'm gonna actually, you know, about what I met if you want to check out the first live stream tonight, it's the episode before this. I think you actually might take something from it. There's somebody literally in your exact position, in the position that I went through. Long-term relationship, kids, literally, same exact situation as what you just said. Yeah, I don't know, maybe there's something there for you. But yeah, I don't think staying with somebody for kids, if you're unhappy, is ever becomes healthy. It just becomes more toxic, and you become more resentful of somebody. And kids are not dumb. They pick up on stuff like that. We can only fake it for so long when they're young. A lot of times we're doing ourselves and the kids disservices by staying together in a relationship that doesn't make us happy because we think it benefits them. It never does. What benefits kids is truly being happy, like being happy on your own and being able to have a healthy relationship with the person that you're separated from that's not toxic for the kids. That's actually healthy. Easier said than done, but people think that relationships with kids, it always has to be like this horrible thing. Like you can break up with somebody amicably and still be friends with them. I'm sure a lot of people who have been in long-term relationships have love for the person they were with. They're just not in love with them. So I don't know. That's at least how I feel. I'm not judge and jury on anything. All I can do is just speak from experience and a lot of things I went through, and the choices that turned out to be like the right ones for me. With letting people go that I waited too long with. So, anyway, all right, guys. I think these are my I think this is my cue that my two friends need to go out. They're bothering me. I think they need to go out to pee. So I think we should call it for the evening. Okay, message received. But guys, thank you so much. It was so great to meet everybody new. Yeah, it was great to meet everybody new. Oh, Stego Lego, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. And yeah, thank you guys. It really means a lot. Every time I see somebody new, it means a lot. So, I didn't even think I'd have 50 subscribers. So, thank you, Michelle. They're big boys. They're like 100 and they're like 140 pounds each. But they are my best. They're my spirit animals. So, okay, everybody. Good night. Thank you all again. Please subscribe if you'd like. And if you'd like a private reading, just email me or connect with me on Instagram. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, it makes such a big difference. I'm going to do free readings until I can't pay my electric bill at my house. So your donations really make this show possible, big or small. So, okay. Hope everybody has a nice night, and I'll see you all soon.